This is Tesla Model Y Juniper. As you know, there's no instrument cluster, but you can install this. It takes less than 30 minutes. This is an instrument cluster that does not block airflow. High definition, has all the information of your vehicle on here, battery percentage, tire pressure, how fast you're going, and your range remaining, in addition to all other application that you can run. It acts as an entertainment system as well. So first you want to remove this top dash trim. Whether you have the launch edition and the non-launch edition, this trim pops up the same way. Very easy to install. Remove this part of the rubber strip on the right side of the vehicle, so your passenger door, and then remove this plastic cover next to your dash. Then pry open that clip, and then you'll be able to pull up this carpet L-shaped door seal, and then pop down the cover underneath the glove box after you remove all the clips, and then you'll be fishing this wire over, and this will allow you to plug into the AMD plug right there, and then removing that white plug next to the door and plugging it into the Hansshow connector, so the harness, and then re-plugging the harness wire back into the white plug. And then put the wires away, tuck it away, zip tie it if you need to. And now you will be fishing the actual wire from the A-pillar from the right side over. So taping the actual wire that connects to the display, you want to tape the edge of the actual harness clip and the wire itself, so make sure you don't just yank on the actual clip itself. That could potentially damage the wire. So you want to fish it through the center console, and again, you can remove that panel and then pull it up from the actual top of the dash and then pull it through using the fish wire. Once you have it pull through to the top, and make sure you have enough slack to be able to reach the actual display itself. And then once you line it up with the actual dash, you can zip tie it along. If you need a little space, use the pry tool to lift up some of the trim while you're pulling the wires over and under. And then untangle the actual electrical tape. Now you can mount the display. Very easy. Once you mount the display on top of the vent, above the actual dash where you remove the cover, you want to align these wires away from the actual clip. So you can see the silver lining there. Those are where the clips line up. You want to avoid those spots and just run the wires along the edge of the trim. Plug it in and hide the wire away underneath the actual trim itself. And you're basically done. Place the actual dash that you moved earlier back on. Make sure it's not pinching any wires, and it is on there firmly. Now going back to the bottom of your glove box, plug back in your ambient lighting, and that is it. So now you just put everything back together. All the covers and the trim, including the door seal trim, and lining up the rubber strip. And you're interested in this product, link in the description of this video.